Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? Today we're going to do another WIP and chat with the Colors of Life by Chuck Pinson. 80 centimeters by 60 centimeters or 31.5 inches by 23.6 inches. 52 colors, square drill, including 1AB, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. I will always leave a note in the description regarding that this is no longer available through Dreamer Designs, but check out the Diamond Art Club website or app for an alternate version of this canvas. Hopefully it's still there. Yeah, I'll just keep saying that. This is the Dreamer Designs version, but it's old. It's a few years old now. I've had this canvas for a while, so yeah, just doing it now. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully your crafting and other endeavors are going well. We're working on the 300 brown here. It's like a bow tie. I'll hang out for a bit. Alrighty. Do I still have to do bow tie stuff? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. There's just some over here. This is like the bottom right-hand corner of the gazebo. It's a garden path, part of a deer's leg, and just flowers and grass type stuff down here. Yeah. And this is the second column of the canvas here. Alright, yeah, it was like up here or something. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, bow tie rate, 300. Yep, okay. Yeah, so just kind of chilling today. Yeah. Fairly low-key. Worked just this past weekend. Not much was going on, but I was there for 2-person coverage. Yeah. Ugh. Wasn't too exciting of a weekend, but it was alright. I was there, so we're good. I get to call hospital auxiliary bingo this coming Wednesday after work in the evening, so that's cool. That's been a while. That's been a few years actually. So yep, they decided to try it again after a few years. COVID kind of canceled it for a bit there. And they're just trying to see what the turnout will be like, I guess, for bingo. I'm leaving work early to be able to call bingo, so half an hour at least, just so I can get there. Yeah. One of the organizers is relieved that I'm able to make it there for the entire session. It's a few games of bingo that'll be calling for a couple hours. So yeah, done it before. It's just been a while. Once I'm like back up and doing it, yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, I basically volunteered for the hospital auxiliary to just call bingo. Yeah, it's nice to have like a fundraising initiative like that, because it's bingo and you really don't need to explain too much. Yeah, it's just the certain games that variants of bingo that we play, like certain lines or four corners or even odd numbers to like a full card kind of thing. So yeah. Yeah, and some bingo players are very particular. Yeah. So, call the numbers right the first time. Yeah, in a nice, clear, loud voice and not a good pace. Yeah, I kind of get that. Don't blame you if there's like a prize money involved. Yeah, so. But yeah, there's a 50-50 couple games of 50-50 for like full card, even and odd, and then I think at the end of it it's a full card kind of game for anybody that buys a 50-50 bingo card. Yeah. Three, six. Okay, oh, two diagonal lines. Looks like a green. Yeah, 936 here. Okay, find 936. Quite a few. Oh, it's a darker green. Here, let's do that. Yep, 936. Yep. I think it made it, the advertising for the bingo game made it to local newspaper, and it's on signage outside of business. So yeah, it's getting local advertising, so that's good. Yeah, it's just been a while, but yeah, once a couple people know about the bingo, then it's all good. Word spreads fast around here, so. Now, see how it goes. What I can do is just be there and just call bingo. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking like at the start there, but like public speaking years ago was really not my domain. It's like I dreaded doing anything in front of a group of people. Like a speech or something in school, I was like terrified. But yeah, the kind of diamond painting, like making these videos a couple of years ago now, really helped me embrace public speaking kind of in a way. So I don't know, after a while you just feels awkward at times still, but after a while you just eventually get used to it, you ease into it. But yeah, I don't get that big wave of anxiety or nervousness. I just basically set up the camera and hit record at this point. I know, I'm making it sound incredibly easy, but it took me a while. I just kept at it. Just kept doing it. Like, I live streamed on Twitch too, like, which I'm maybe heading back to. Well, I kind of have for a couple instances. playing Tetris Effect, but yeah, I need like a headset, and yeah, I just gotta find a PlayStation camera that I had. It just can't like do audio chat kind of thing via stream. Yeah, that a headset or a microphone of some sort. Yeah, really a fancy streamer tech guy by any means, but this works because the phone just acts as a microphone while recording. So I just wish it was like that. Well, just wish I could do something with that while I was streaming, but yeah, I need a headset that connects to the PlayStation 5. I think a wired one is probably the best. It's connected right with the system, but yeah, like how do you even start figuring out that kind of stuff? There's one that works for the PlayStation exclusively, like a PlayStation headset, but yeah, that's like $200 kind of thing. It's like, what? Little crazy. Well, I streamed for like 6 hours one day without even like realizing what time it was. I was like, I've been streaming for 6 hours? How the heck did that happen? That was like one Sunday or something. I was off. I was going through expert mode on Tetris Effect, of course, and I struggled my way to like the final area or level. And I kept at it for a bit, and I was just like, oh, I have to go have supper or something. Yeah, I just got that late. And it's like, yeah, you almost have to have like audio on your streams, like chat audio. Just standard part of streaming. Probably not necessarily a camera, but yeah, you just get used to seeing like a familiar streaming structure on various other streams. Yeah, it's either like a avatar character or something like representing the streamer, and then yeah, the gameplay, and then of course the streamer is like chatting. Yeah, it's like the basic structure of a live stream these days. Oh well, not there yet. I just had really crappy audio when I was like streaming years ago. I kind of set it aside for a few years, more than 5 years. See, you can't really stream when you have a crappy microphone. It's just not good for anybody. So that was part of it, and then I just ended up getting busy or something. Something came up. Probably that reasoning, but yeah, I just stopped streaming. Or as my PS4 eject button screwed up for a bit there. Got a refurb fixed up and then sent back, but I think I was playing Assassin's Creed, like the Egypt Origins. I was like almost at the end of it, and then the eject button on my PS4 just acted up. I think that was near the end of the first block of streaming experience there. That was a good chunk into it, too. Yeah, I never did finish Assassin's Creed Origins, but traded in that PS4 like post repair for credit towards a PS5, and then coworkers at my full time helped me get across the finish line to get the PS5. Yeah, got it like last Christmas as a gift at the company Christmas party. I considered it a gift, even though I paid for like cover the cost for like 80% of it. I just could not get across the finish line at the time to be able to get that, pay for the rest of it. I had like other bills. I still have other bills. It's just yikes. So yeah, I consider that PS5 a gift. Always will. Oh, but wow, with Tetris, just I think like any game of that nature, I just end up focusing on the matrix, like the gameplay area where you maneuver the tetraminos. In the level, I was just looking at that basically. And with the short breaks that there were in between the levels, yeah, kind of monitoring chat and all that. But it's just be easier to be able to talk or respond to chat via a microphone. Yeah, just not having audio, chat audio is just awkward. Yeah, it's basically stream off the PS5 and then use my cell phone to kind of monitor Twitch chat, like my stream. That's basically my setup at the moment, but yeah. I have a laptop, but it's ancient, so it still works, and the battery has to be, I have to constantly have it plugged in so the battery doesn't die. Yeah, it's, yeah. A friend of mine gave that laptop to me years ago. Yeah, it takes a while to start start up and all that. Yeah, a new laptop or headset. Kind of the minimum requirements for like streaming, it seems. Like something to monitor chat or etc. with. But lo and behold. And an internet connection, of course. Yeah. On Wi-Fi in the house here, so yeah. But for now, I can just reliably do WIP and chats whenever I'm not working. At least once a week. Hopefully I did some last week. 22nd? Yeah? Oh, it's not like last week, I think. What day is it? Alright. Yeah, I have October 22nd down for previous WIP and chat. Yikes. As long as I'm putting like drills onto this canvas at least once a week, I have a chance of finishing it sometime this decade, but holy. For now, I'm still doing 12-hour shifts at my full-time. But my new position, which I'm cross-training for, is 8.5-hour shifts. Rotating 2 weeks midnights, 2 weeks afternoons, 2 weeks days. Like a mad rotation. Midnights, afternoons, days. 2 weeks each. Between two other team leads. So, but for now, I have to train my replacement for my present position, and I don't think they've filled that position yet. So I'm just kind of cross-training for the new position that I'm kind of officially in now, to an extent. Like, I'm formally in that position, so yeah, just go with the flow and at work. Just, show up. That's kind of like, am I like still doing 12s here? It like says 8.5-hour shifts here, and it's just like, you're like, no, you're still doing 12s. Contract is, yeah, I may have to do 12-hour shifts if the need arises. I'm okay with 12-hour shifts. Like, that's not a deal breaker for me, because yeah, I'm used to working 12-hour shifts. Have been for a few years now, but I did do those 8.5-hour shifts for 6 months there. Got to like those because I stayed on days. It's either, yeah, I stayed on days. Quite a chunk there, because my switch partner in my department that I'm paired off with, that just always wants to be on night, so we can switch shifts, set the fill out for him, and yeah, I've just stayed on days. Yeah, supervisor's fine with that, because he knows that we both show up, are fully capable of being there to work. So yeah, I have to run 2 dryers to dry egg, liquid egg into powder. So yeah, you just can't get it started and walk away from it. Have to package that product into 20 kilogram bag in kind of boxes. Yeah. So, and you have to make sure the product is in spec before it like goes into the box, kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, 12 hours does sound like a long stretch if you're doing that kind of thing, but when the lines are running, you're just checking the line functionality for at like the top of each hour, and then going back to packaging most of the time, because egg dries pretty quick into powder form, like dehydrated. Just add water and it's like liquid egg again, basically. Yeah, we're just taking a vast majority of the moisture out from the liquid egg, of the liquid egg. It doesn't spoil as quick, and I think it's good for a year. And it's easier to store if the egg is dry. You don't get that spoilage. I think you have to keep it at an ambient temperature when it's powder, but it has to be under 4 degrees Celsius to in liquid form, which is how we store the liquid egg before it's dried in huge silos with a glycol cooling system. So yeah, it's better if the product gets dried within a couple days of it being transferred over to my department. Like, once we have product to dry, we like get on it, start the dryers up, and then start packaging. Yeah, and then we just keep running the dryer until the silo is empty, and we call that a batch or a lot, L-O-T. Yeah. Yeah, the liquid egg gets pasteurized for bacteria removal kind of thing, and then sent to us through a pasteurization process, which I'm kind of learning about taking my new position at my full-time job. So yeah, pasteurization just kills bacteria. It's common with milk products too. Like milk, I think milk gets pasteurized. Juices and stuff. Yeah, I think there's quite a few products that get pasteurized. Yeah, milk especially, because yeah, filtered and yeah, makes it safe for human consumption or something. Yeah. I'm still getting used to the pasteurizer process. There's a lot of stuff that happens in the pasteurization room that I'm only just like learning about. You're doing quite a bit at once in that room. The firm room, fermentation. Yeah, it's quite a process. Just getting egg ready to dry for production. And it's like 2 totally different departments. Still running equipment in either department, but just very different processes to produce product. Yeah, I have so much to learn as I go. Okay, there we go. Kind of established the border with this green. Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. Just in like the upper part of this section, but for the most part. But yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I will just reiterate that this is not available through Trammer Designs anymore, this canvas. Yeah, that's basically all I really put in the description right now. Yeah. So, other than that, take care. All the best with your crafting and other endeavors. And I will see you sometime again soon, for sure. At least least once a week. So, yeah, take care.